Hi, I'm back with another tutorial. Today I am going to demonstrate how to make a diaper cover for a baby. This will be newborn size, small, and I am going to be using the Impeccable Glitter by Loops and Threads, and the color is, let me see if I see it here, Ice Queen. As you can see, it's a pretty color, lots of glitter. I'm also going to be using an H hook. You're going to need a tapestry needle, some craft scissors. So let's begin. To begin, you're going to chain 60, and then you are going to slit stitch to make a circle. So the slit stitch here. Make sure that you don't twist your chain. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to chain one, and you're going to single crochet into that same joining stitch. There you have it. If you want, you can insert a stitch marker there so you can remember where your first single crochet is. But by the end of this round, you should have made 60 single crochets in total. So we're gonna go and make a single crochet in every single crochet around. I'm going to continue to put my single crochets all around this chain, and I'll meet you back and I'll have my stitch marker in place. Alright, so here I am with my 60 single crochets, and what you're going to do here at the end is you're going to slip stitch to that first single crochet that you made. And what I like to do after I'm done with when I complete the round is I like to count my stitches to make sure that I have what I'm supposed to have. That way I don't have to worry about it or think about it later. So count before you go on to the next round. So here's your first round complete. You have slip stitched into the first single crochet, and now what we're going to do is we're going to chain two, 1, 2, and we're going to double crochet in that same stitch. And you're going to continue to double crochet all the way around. And what you're going to do is you're going to slip stitch, which I'll meet you back at the end of this round, but you're going to slip stitch into that beginning double crochet that you just made, not into the chain two, but to the double crochet. Alright, so I'll meet you back when I have completed this round, which is a round of just double crochets all around, and in the end you will have 60 in total. I'll meet you back then. Alright, so here I am with my 60 double crochets, and I am going to slit stitch into the first double crochet made, like I said before, not into the chain two. So right in the chain, the first double crochet, and then I am going to chain two again, and this time I am going to make a front post. Front post, you're going to be working front of the double crochet from the previous round. We are in round 3, so from round 2 I'm going to go in and come out the front again, wrap my yarn around the hook, pull up a loop, and make a double crochet as usual, and that's a front post double crochet. I am going to make a back post double crochet in the next double crochet of the previous round by going behind it, going through it and through it, and completing that double crochet. Now if you are confused with those stitches, there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube that will show you how to make front post and back post double crochets. And you're going to continue in this manner, front post, back post, front post, back post, all the way around. And when you get to the beginning, again, you will slip stitch into that first front post double crochet that you made. And we're going to continue to do this until our diaper cover is measuring 3.5 inches. So get your measuring tape, and once it measures 3.5, you're gonna stop, and I'll be back then to show you what to do next. So continue in this manner by putting front post and back post double crochets into every double crochet from the previous round, and I'll meet you back when I'm 3.5 inches. Alright, so I'm back. I just wanted to show you something real quick before you move on and keep going. I'm going to slip stitch into that double crochet, that first front post double crochet, and I'm going to chain 2. Now when we began this round, it was the front post. We started with a front post. So in the next round, you're going to start with a back post. So you're going to go through and do a back post, and then a front post, and so on and so on. And when you get to the next round, it will be the same. You just alternate. The next round will be front post. You start with a front post, and then the next one you start with a back post, and so on. So I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there. So continue on this way until you have 3.5 inches done. Alright, so here is my finished 3.5 inches of front post and back post double crochets all around. This is what your piece should look like. Let me put it up close so you can see the stitches. And now for this round, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start dividing it so we can make the legs openings where the baby's gonna put the legs through. So I've slip stitched into that first front post double crochet. I'm gonna chain 1, and I'm gonna single crochet in that same stitch. So that's single crochet number 1. I'm gonna single crochet another 9 stitches, so a total of 10 single crochets. This 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, sorry about that, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then what you're going to do now is you're going to slip stitch in the next 7 stitches. So you're going to slip stitch 7. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then you're going to single crochet in the next 28. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 28. And now you're going to slip stitch again in the next 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then you're going to single crochet in the next 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, now we are going to join to that first single crochet. I'm going to chain 1, and we're going to single crochet. Let me see, I'm going to continue to single crochet. Actually, we're not going to, this time we're not going to join like this. We're going to do it in continuous round. So what we're going to do is single crochet in here. That'll be 1. We're going to continue to single crochet until we get to where we did the slit stitches, which is right here. So we're going to continue to single crochet. So this is a good time to put in your marker. Well, actually, you're not going to need your marker anymore, because once we finished here and we single crochet across here, we're going to turn our work and go back and forth. But I'm going to show you now anyway. So continue to single crochet here till you get to where the slit stitches is. Okay, there. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn, and we're going to single crochet. So we're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work, and we're going to single crochet these 18 stitches that we just made. These 18 single crochets that we just made. So chain 1 and single crochet back across the other way. And what we're doing is we making the flaps on the diaper. Sorry, I'm off camera, but all I'm doing is single crochets right across. So it should be 18 single crochets that you do at this point. That's a slit stitch. Oh no, that's a single crochet. Gotta do it in there. So if you want, you can count to make sure that you have 18 in total. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna chain 1, and we're gonna turn our work again. And that now this time we are on the right side of our work. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start decreasing. So chain 1, turn, and then do a single crochet decrease here. So on the first 2 stitches, make a single crochet decrease, and then you're gonna single crochet all the way up to the end till you get to the last 2 stitches and do another single crochet decrease. Alright, we're down to the last 2, so we're going to single crochet those together for a decrease. And then we're going to chain 1. We're going to turn our work again, and we're going to single crochet in every stitch. No decrease on this round. Just keep going. Alright, now we're going to chain 1, turn our work again, and we're going to do a single crochet decrease in these first 2 stitches. So decrease there. And again, you're going to single crochet in every stitch to the last two for another decrease. And by the end of this round, you should have 14 single crochets. And here's the last two, so we're going to do a decrease here. There it is. Chain one, and then single crochet, no decrease on this round. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to repeat what we just did, which is single crochet across for another 2 rounds. No decreasing on anymore. That's it with the decrease, to see if that's going to be long enough to start on the other side for the other flap. So keep doing this, and then do it one more time, and I'll meet you back. Okay, so that's good for the front. This is going to be the front of the diaper. Let me take my hook out. This is going to be the front of the diaper. Now we're going to be we're going to finish off here. We're going to cut our yarn and finish it off, and then we're going to reattach it on the other side of the diaper. We're going to reattach it here on this side, and we're going to make the other flap. Let me just show you. I made this other diaper cover. But see, this diaper cover, I only did it in single crochet. I'm doing a different style with this one. But as you can see, this is the front of the diaper. This is what we just finished on the one we're working on. Now we're going to turn it around, and we're going to work this part here. That's going to come and be attached to the front. I hope you understand that. Anyway, let's just continue on. So here we're going to finish off. Get your scissors, cut the yarn, pull, and tighten your work. And then move all the stuff out the way. Now we are going to be working on this back flap. So we are going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to join the yarn. So we are going to reattach our yarn to the back side of the diaper. We're going to go into that first single crochet after we made the slip stitches, and we're going to have to do a single crochet across of a total of 28 single crochets right to the other side where the slip stitches end. So right there. So we're going to reattach it now to that first single crochet on this side. We're going to do a single crochet there. Well, we're going to chain one, and then do a single crochet in that same stitch. And as you can see, I am going over that loose strand of yarn, and then continue to single crochet all the way across. For a total of 28 single crochets. And just like we did on the other side, we are going to turn our work and continue doing that until we have a total of 14 stitches on our work, so it can match the other side. The other side has 14, so this side has to have 14 also. So we're going to be doing the decreases till we got 14. Oh, there it is. That's where we end here. So now we're going to chain 1. We're going to turn our work, and we are going to do a single decrease in the first 2, then single crochet across until we get to the last 2, and do a single decrease at the end of the round. Single crochet 2 together, and then 1 single crochet in each stitch. And we're going to have a total of, how many we're going to have at the end of this? We should have 26 at the end of this. Okay, so here we are, the last 2 single crochets. We're going to do a decrease there. I'm going to chain 1, turn, and single crochet across. And we're going to continue to do that until we have 14 stitches left. So we're going to do 1 row of decrease, 1 row of no decrease, and then another row of decrease, and so on until we have 14, and I'll meet you back. Alright, so here I am, and ended in a decrease row. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a few rows of just single crochet, so it could be long enough to attach to the other side. So you can do from 2 to 5 rows of single crochet. It depends on how big you want the leg opening to be. So I am gonna do, I believe, 3 more rows of just single crochet, and then I'll meet you back so we can see how that looks. So I'll do 3 rows of single crochet so we can finish it up. Alright, so I did 3 more rows of just single crochet, and this is what it's looking like. I hope this is not too dark. Like, I have all the lights on, and I open up the shade because it's very gloomy outside today. So I'm hoping this is not too dark. So here's the diaper, and what we're gonna do now, so we can close this up and we can attach, and as you can see, it's getting a shape. We're gonna turn it inside out like this, and we're gonna slip stitch these 2 together to close it up. So let me get my hook. We can start doing that. So we insert it here in the front. Make sure you get all 4 loops together, or 4 I'm sorry, both sides. Make sure that you slip stitch through all of it, and just keep doing that till you get to the end, and we can finish it off, and we can start working on the left leg cuffs and this part of the diaper. And you can use a different color yarn if you want, or you can use the same color if you please, whatever you want. So I'm going to continue to slip stitch these, both the front and back of the diaper. So here, I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to cut my yarn, pull tight, and turn it back inside out. That's what it's looking like now. Now we're going to work on the leg cuffs, the leg parts. And we're going to do the same type of stitching we did here in the beginning, so it can look pretty. And we can join a different color or the same color. We can join it anywhere, it doesn't matter, because we're going to go around in a circle. And what we want to do is attach the yarn, chain 3, and then double crochet through. I think we should make about 32 double crochets going around. Anyway, let me get my other color and we can start. Alright, so now we're going to be working on the leg cuffs, and I am going to join my yarn, and I'm going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. That counts as our first double crochet, and we're going to do 22 double crochets around, so evenly. Just insert wherever you think is best, doesn't really matter. The chain 3 counts as the first double crochet here. So I'm going to continue to do this until I have 22 double crochets around my leg cuff, and I'll meet you back. And I'm using the color, the same yarn, loops and threads, and I'm using violet. Alright, so I did 26 double crochets going around. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters how many you do, because we basically just going to be doing front post and back post double crochet in the next round. So if you can fit 22, or you can fit more than that, fit as much as you want. Just don't do too many that is, too, it will look too, how can I say it, too stuffed up together. So now in this round, we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, and 3. And like we did on this part of the diaper, we're going to do front post, double crochets all around, front post and back post double crochet all around, and that's it for the leg cuff. And then we'll do the same on the other side. So continue to do that until you get all the way around, and then do the other side just the same way you did this one, and then I'll show you how to do the waist. I'll meet you back. Alright, so both my leg cuffs are done. I just have to weave them in, and the lighting is so bad. I'm so sorry about that. But now we're going to work on the waistband. I'm going to turn my diaper to the back side, and I'm going to join anywhere, and I'm going to go around and do the same thing basically that we did on the leg cuffs. We're going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to get my yarn so I can attach. So I'm going to attach it anywhere, and instead of going into here, the loops there, I'm going to go into the actual, I don't know if you can see that, but right in there, I'm going to attach my yarn from in there. I'm going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 2 and 3. I'm going to work in that tail. I'm going to double crochet all around, and I'm going to continue to put my hook right in to that hole that you see there above the actual stitch from the previous round of the diaper. And I'm going to double crochet all around, and you should have 60 double crochets, and the chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. So continue to do that all around, and I'll meet you back once we finish. Alright, so I completed the waistband with the double crochets all around. I slip stitched to the top of chain 3, and I'm gonna chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna do a front post, double crochet, and a back post, double crochet, and I'm gonna do that all around. And this is basically it. This will be, and then we have to do, of course, the drawstring, so we can, in case it's too big for the baby on the waist, we can tie it up and make it a little bit more adjustable. So keep doing that, the front post, back post, double crochets, until you get back around, and I'll meet you there. Alright, so here I am, and I slip stitch into my the top of the chain 3, and I am going to finish it off here. Of course, we gotta weave in our ends, make that tight, and this is what your diaper is looking like. And now we're gonna make a drawstring that we're gonna insert in these stitches here. So all we have to do to make the drawstring is chain up 120, and that's it. So get my slip knot and chain up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue to do that until you have 120. Alright, so here I am. I have chained up 120, and I'm going to cast off here. Just pull that in tight. And then what we're going to do to get it on the diaper, we're going to take our tapestry needle, and we're going to weave it in through these stitches, and we want to make sure we get it right in the middle, so we can start like right here and just go in and out with the needle, in and out like that through the stitches, and just pull it in, and just keep doing that all the way around till you get to the other side. Alright, there you go. And then we're just gonna make a knot, tie it up here, and make a bow, however you wish. I'm gonna cut these right there, and there you have it. Now don't forget to weave in those ends, but there you have diaper cover. That's what it looks like. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments area. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure if you like the video, please like the video and subscribe so you can get more just like this.